It's the winter of 2009, and you're sitting in a small cafe in Chicago. Outside, the streets are quieter than usual. A for lease sign hangs in the window of a nearby store that closed just weeks ago. Inside, people are speaking in lower voices, scrolling through their phones, reading headlines about layoffs, market crashes, and uncertainty. It feels like everything is slowing down. Businesses are cutting costs, jobs are disappearing, and for most people, income is shrinking. But at a table in the corner, someone is opening their laptop, not to panic, but to work. Because while the economy contracts for many, for a few, income is actually expanding. This is the part most people don't understand about recessions. They don't affect all income equally. While some streams dry up almost instantly, others become stronger, more valuable, and more in demand. And the people who know where to focus don't just survive these periods, they grow through them. Because in a downturn, value shifts, needs change, and money begins to flow in different directions. The first income stream that thrives during a recession is essential services. When times are good, people spend freely on wants, but when uncertainty hits, they prioritize needs. Healthcare, basic food, repairs, utilities, these are not optional. In fact, demand for some of these services can even increase during difficult times. Businesses and individuals may cut luxury spending, but they will always pay for what they cannot live without. Those who operate in these areas often experience stability when others face decline. The second income stream is problem-solving skills, especially those tied to saving or making money. During a recession, businesses become more focused than ever on efficiency. They want to reduce costs, increase productivity, and survive. This creates demand for people who can help them do exactly that. Whether it's marketing that brings in customers, systems that reduce expenses, or skills that improve operations, individuals who can directly impact a company's bottom line become extremely valuable. In tough times, results matter more than ever. The third income stream is digital and remote work. One of the biggest shifts during economic downturns is the acceleration of change. Companies look for ways to operate more efficiently, and often that means going digital. Freelancers, online service providers, content creators, and remote workers can continue earning, even when physical businesses struggle. In fact, in many cases, digital income streams grow because they are more flexible, scalable, and cost-effective compared to traditional models. The fourth income stream is investing in distressed opportunities. While this may sound advanced, it's one of the most powerful ways wealth is built during recessions. When markets fall, assets become cheaper. Stocks, real estate, even entire businesses can be acquired at a fraction of their previous value. For those who have prepared, who have cash reserves and knowledge, this creates a unique opportunity to generate future income. It's not about immediate returns, but about positioning for the recovery that always follows. The fifth income stream is content and education. During uncertain times, people search for answers. They want to understand what's happening, how to protect themselves, and how to improve their situation. This creates demand for information. Those who can teach, explain, and guide others, whether through videos, courses, writing, or consulting, can build powerful income streams. Knowledge becomes a product, and in times of confusion, clarity becomes extremely valuable. Now here's what connects all of these income streams. They're not dependent on perfect conditions. They don't rely on everything going right. Instead, they are built around value that remains or even increases when conditions get worse. And that's the key difference. Most people build their financial lives around stability, assuming things will continue as they are. But the reality is, cycles are inevitable. Growth is followed by contraction, and those who prepare for both are the ones who stay ahead. But there's another layer to this that often gets overlooked. It's not just about choosing the right income stream, it's about building it before you need it. The worst time to look for stability is during instability. The people who benefit during recessions are not starting from scratch. They've already developed their skills. They've already created systems. They've already positioned themselves in areas that hold value. Think about it like this. Imagine two people entering a recession. One relies on a single job with no additional skills or income sources. The other has multiple streams, some active, some passive, some scalable. When uncertainty hits, the first person is forced into reaction mode, trying to protect what they have. The second person has options, flexibility, control. And in finance, control is everything. Now picture the next downturn.
The news starts to shift, markets become volatile, companies begin to cut back. But this time, your situation is different. You're not relying on a single paycheck. You have income streams that are built around value, not just convenience. While others are worrying about survival, you're focused on opportunity. Because in the end, a recession doesn't just test the economy, it tests your financial structure. It reveals whether your income is fragile or resilient, whether it depends on one source or many, whether it can survive change or collapse under it. And the real question is not whether another recession will come. It will. The real question is, when it does, will your income shrink with the economy, or will it grow despite it?